The chances of United embarking on a mid-season tour are looking increasingly unlikely. Sources said that the trip was no longer a given, and United's only windows of opportunity now are in March. Sign up for the Man United newsletter. Thank you. The chances of Manchester United embarking on a pre-season tour are dwindling credit. Getty. United have an 11-day gap between fixtures against Newcastle on March 4 and Aston Villa at home on March 15. After United travel to Bournemouth on March 20, they do not play for 22 days, although that period covers the March internationals. United have dampened talk of heading abroad since Michael Carrick came in and they started winning regularly. Disrupting their rhythm would be dicey when United are now well placed to qualify for the Champions League. Read more. Man Utd. Weighing up the hundreds of millions of Champions League lucre against a few £1 million in the Middle East effectively makes their own minds up. When United headed to Malaysia and Hong Kong for their post-season tour, there was no jeopardy as their season had ended and they made around £10 million from the trip. There would be jeopardy if they travelled to Saudi Arabia with 8 games still remaining. Self-destruct. United's later arrival time for home games means patient supporters are missing out on autographs and selfies. Most read in sport. Best online casinos. Top sites in the UK. Previously this season, United would turn up at Old Trafford in enough good time for the players to reward those who had waited hours to meet their heroes. But now players head straight for the Stretford End entrance after they step off the team coach. Fans are likelier to get a memento from their day at the stadium if they assemble outside the players' exit after the game. If United have won, the chances are many players will take time to scrawl their signatures in autograph books and pose for pictures. United's later arrival time for home games means patient supporters are missing out on autographs and selfies. Credit. Getty. Change of travel. Another minor change to United under Carrick is their departure time for London matches. United used to board their London-bound trains at around 4 p.m. the day before matches. Now it is roughly an hour earlier. As Sunsport previously reported, Carrick has also shortened training sessions but made them more intense. United have also opted for the bus back from London more often of late, but the inconvenient kick-off time forced them back into the air on the way back from West Ham. The match started at 8:15 p.m. and Carrick's press conference finished at gone 11 p.m. It is just as well United's flight was scheduled to leave Stansted at 1 a.m. Back in the frame, it seemed likely that England would have zero United representation for the first time at a major tournament. But Kobbie Mainoo, Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw are back in the mix for selection for the 2026 World Cup. Thomas Tuchel was at London Stadium on Tuesday night as United drew 1-1 with West Ham. Shaw did not have his best game and Mainoo was denied an excellent assist after VAR chalked off Casemiro's goal, but Maguire was strong again before coming off with a knock. Maguire revealed he was good when asked about a possible injury in the mixed zone after the game. All three have one last chance to be called up to Tuchel's final camp in March. Kobbie Mainoo, Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw are back in the mix for selection for the 2026 World Cup credit. Shutterstock editorial. Jeepers Keepers. United's goalkeeping unit is set to undergo major surgery this summer. Sen Lamens has been a breath of fresh air in the number 1 shirt since Andre Onana was sent to Turkey on loan. United will attempt to move the Cameroon international on in the summer, with the stopper not featuring in the club's long-term plans despite having 2 years left on his deal. The 29-year-old has featured on 17 occasions for the Trabzonspor this season, conceding 26 times and only keeping 3 clean sheets in the process. United will attempt to move on Andre Onana in the summer credit. Getty. United's current number 2 Altay Bayindir's future is also uncertain at the end of the season. Rodic Vitek is excelling on loan in the Championship with Bristol City, and Sunsport revealed he is likely to get a first-team squad shot in the summer. The club have a new arrival too after prizing away promising young keeper Solomon Honor from Championship side Blackburn in January. Eli Harrison returned from his Shrewsbury loan last month after his game time reduced. He played in the 1-1 under-21s draw with Derby last Friday night in Lee. Harrison and Honor are both 19 years old, so a decision needs to be made about the third-choice keeper as Tom Heaton, 39, is out of contract in the summer. Rodic Vitek is excelling on loan in the Championship with Bristol City credit. Alamy. Traf date. Fans have no fourth-round game this weekend after United were knocked out of the FA Cup. But the club have now unveiled a unique Valentine's Day package, offering couples the chance to spend this Saturday at Old Trafford. The package includes a 70-minute guided tour before afternoon tea for £100 or a 2-course meal for £150 each in a private box overlooking the pitch. See the Spanish Grand Prix for just £569. We've got an amazing price on a trip to the Spanish GP in June, but you'll have to be quick. The deal includes return flights, 5 nights at a 4-star hotel and a 3-day ticket to all the action at the track, plus transfers. Prices for this full-throttle experience start from just £599 pp. But Sunsport readers can unlock an exclusive extra 5% discount, bringing the price down to an incredible £569 pp. To claim your exclusive saving, simply pick up the phone to the Travelodil team on 0204 505 9777 and quote the code F1SUNSPORT. This special saving is only available until February 28. Don't miss out. If you click on the link in this article, we will earn affiliate revenue. Don't miss Spanish GP trip for just £569. Out for dinner. United players will be given additional time off amid the 11-day break between games. With United out of Cup, their next Premier League fixture is on a Monday night at Everton on February 23. But despite the free time, Carrick was spotted going for dinner with his backroom staff in Manchester on Thursday evening. Carrick was joined by Steve Holland and Johnny Evans in a restaurant in Hale. Perhaps the group were celebrating Carrick's Manager of the Month award for January. Carrick was spotted going for dinner with his backroom staff in Manchester on Thursday evening. Credit. Reuters. Youth Cup boost. JJ Gabriel will be eligible for the club's FA Youth Cup fifth-round tie next week, following the FA's decision to rescind his red card. The 15-year-old received a straight red card during Tuesday's 4-3 triumph over West Brom in the U18 Premier League Cup. United submitted an appeal to the FA seeking to overturn the ban, which has now proved successful, with Gabriel cleared for all 3 matches. Recommended stories. The dismissal carried a 3-match suspension, which would have sidelined the teenager for the derby against City, the FA Youth Cup tie with Oxford and a U18's Premier League fixture against Wolves. Before the red card, the youngster laid on 2 assists for his teammates as United established a 4-0 advantage heading into half-time. JJ Gabriel will be eligible for the club's FA Youth Cup fifth-round tie next week, following the FA's decision to rescind his red card credit. Alamy. Comments.